It's fantastic being here with all our fellow mayors because we're all facing the same crisis. The state of New Jersey has woken up to, it's been a rude awakening for the entire state of New Jersey. This has been long overdue. So I thank you, Governor, for taking the initiative and for helping us, give us a tool now so that we can operate our cities.
New Jersey needs real property tax relief, and we need it now. Galloway Township, my town, needs real property tax relief, and we need it now. My municipal budget, 2/3 of it is comprised of collective bargaining agreements. Those collective bargaining agreements, we've been handed decisions by arbitrators that exceed 7 to 10% effectively. A constitutional amendment of 2.5% cap on property taxes and on collective bargaining agreements would go a long way to help Galloway Township and other mayors in New Jersey put a cap and control property taxes as they continue to escalate.
I'm proud to sign on to this 2.5% cap on property taxes. Certainly long overdue. It takes a tough leader to implement such a change during tough times, and I believe we have that leader in our state.
The reason we have to have a constitutional amendment is because property tax relief must be indelible. We cannot have another governor come to Trenton and another legislature come to Trenton and decide that the expansion of government and the placating of the public sector unions is more important than the people's property tax relief. And that's the risk we run if we don't make this a constitutional amendment. I've heard those who oppose it and who advocate other plans say, my goodness, you know, if you did it by constitutional amendment, you wouldn't be able to change it. And my response is, exactly. Exactly. That is the whole point. The mayors who are standing behind me and the 210 mayors that have now signed on to cap 2.5 that they represent, we all have one thing in common. It's not political party, because there's Democrats and Republicans and independents up here. It's not about where we live in the state, because we have people who live in the suburbs, in the rural areas, and in our urban cities. And it's not necessarily about a common view of every issue in government, because there are differences amongst all of us up here on some of those issues. Here's the thing we have in common. We trust the people. We trust the people to decide their property taxes. For 30 years, the professional politicians have decided property taxes in this state. And where are we? The worst property tax burden in America of any citizens. Republicans, Democrats have both failed in the political class on this fight. And now it's time to let it go to the people. And I will tell you, I don't know why there is any member of the state legislature who would not trust the people of the state of New Jersey, the people of each of these municipalities, to decide for themselves. Decide for themselves.